Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all having a great Sunday and a great weekend. Well, today we're going to be starting the black cat in the garden that I got from DiamondArtDecor a couple of weeks ago. And we're going to be starting right down here in the cat's tail. And a color today is, of course, 310 black. This is an 11 count, so yeah, I needed a start today. What can I say? Yeah, I had another yippity day yesterday. Sat, watched Netflix, watched YouTube, took a nap, you know, the normal stuff that happens, and trying to ignore the fact that my nose is still stuffed up, but I don't feel any worse for wear, so we'll just kind of go with it. Oh, and I have my black cat today, too. Actually, this cat is not black. It is like a dark navy. So, yeah. I stitched on the houses a little bit, and I stitched on the hairpin ladies. Had to run to town, get a couple things, came back. But yeah, that was about as far as I got. Kind of vegged for the day. You know, it's hard work to just do nothing. So, and I'm tired of doing nothing, so I will be ready, willing, and able to go to work on Monday for sure. Because I don't feel any worse, just my nose is stuffed up. It's weird. Just weird. Haven't done an 11 count Joy Sunday, and I can't even remember when I did an 11 count Joy Sunday. 99% of the time it's 14 count. So yeah. What's everybody else working on? Hope you're working on something fun. Maybe something for Christmas. Maybe not so much. Maybe you're just doing something to be stitching. I know, whoops, sorry. I have to pull that there a little bit further. I keep moving here. But I hope you're having fun with it. Doesn't have to be stitching, whatever craft you like to do. It's perfectly fine. I did have a viewer send me a picture of a project that they finished. I'll put that right in here. Thank you, Sharon. Congratulations for your finish. It is such a beautiful, it's an Art Nouveau crow. Say that 3 times fast. And I don't remember. She said it was a Painting Fairy cross stitch, and they do cross stitch for the company that she got it from. And Sharon, if you could put that down below in the comments. I can't remember what your little note said. But thank you for sharing. It's just gorgeous. I love all the beautiful colors in it. I always did like folk art stuff and, you know, the stuff they made in the 70s, but I'm sure they made it like way before that. You know what I mean? That, I want to say Norwegian, maybe Dutch folk art stuff. Yeah, I always wanted to do that, but that never came around. And my painting skills are not that great like that to do those kind of things. So, yeah. I can only look at them and admire them. They're just absolutely beautiful. If anybody else has any projects they'd like to share, something you're working on, something you finished, You can send it to my email address in the description box below, and I will get it into the next stitch with me as soon as I possibly can. Be more than happy to. And it doesn't have to just be cross stitch. It can be whatever craft that you're into and that you like. Because I know we all do other things, you know? So, we have to have something to keep our hands busy, right? Just sitting there most of the time is just not an option. I don't know how I do it, but I have to be pretty sick to not want to have some kind of, we'll call it handwork in my hands. Or just, I'm just not in the mood. So, but 9 out of 10 times, yes, I have something that I'm working on one way or another. But yeah. Guys, sure have outdone yourself this summer. Everyone that sent me pictures of things they're working on, things they're finishing. Just absolutely stunning work, guys. Stunning work. I was going to ask Bumblebee how that, I believe it was an Afghan that you were making. It was just absolutely gorgeous. All that cable work. I almost said twist work, but you know what I mean. It just, I had that one time in something I was making, and yeah, that was about as much as I could handle. So, yeah. But it's just beautiful when it's done. I love those. Is the word Aran, A-R-A-N? I may have that wrong. If I do, let me know below. But all those beautiful white or like off-white wool sweaters, they're just stunning, just stunning. And then when people start mixing it up and making a picture, oh yeah, you've lost me. Oh yeah, no. That would not be me. I couldn't do that even on an Afghan, someplace big. But I don't know, I guess if you learned how to do that, it'd be fine. But man, it just goes right over my head. I just, no. But they're gorgeous. And I like Afghans all in one color as well. I always have. We used to make I'll call it not a rainbow quilt, but we made this ripple quilt by knitting. And it had 7 strips to it. So you had, let's say, white in the middle, then you had a shade of pink, and then you had a medium shade of pink, and then you had a dark shade of pink. So there were 7 strips that you had to do with that, and then you sewed it together. But I mean, it was just a plain pattern. It wasn't, you know, like one row was the pattern row, then you knit one row, and then you purl one row, and then you're back to the pattern. So it wasn't that hard to keep track of. But we made, gosh, 7 or 8 of those. I even made 1 or 2 when I got on my own. But yeah. But my mother, she wanted one all in one color. So I think hers was either off-white or like a lighter shade of pink. And it looked really good, you know. My problem with that whole pattern was that I could never keep my gauge right. So, you know, if it said you had to make 78 rows of those pattern little ripples, yeah, mine would be like twice as long as what theirs would be, you know. And I even tried changing the size of the needles, so it didn't help. I just knit loose. But that pattern was one we could all do in our sleep. We'd sit there and just knit and do the pattern row and then knit across, purl across, you know. Just went on and on. But it was a nice pattern. I think it was however you say that, Brucella yarn, and it was in the 70s somewhere. But we all made Afghans like that. And then we all had to do the granny square thing, you know. So, yeah. We'd done them. But nobody ever got into the cables and say a different, branched out as far as a different pattern. Oh, my mother made one. It was like, I don't know how many squares. And it would make, the square would be, what is that? 8 by 8 maybe. But there was a book, and you could pick out you could make each square a different pattern if you wanted to, or kind of mix and match and all that kind of thing. She did that, and there was some complicated ones in that, but we weren't making the whole thing that way. But I never got into that. But, yeah. But other than that, that's about all I can tell you about all that. It's been many moons. I did look up that pattern for that ripple Afghan that was knit, and I found it online and copied it to my computer, so I actually have that. It's not like, you know, I can remember parts of the pattern row. Other than that, I can't remember squat about it. Whoops. We're just going to do this. Sit there, needle. It won't hurt it. There's a whole bunch of stuff around it, so no big deal. I don't think I'll ever put this pattern. It's that pattern that was supposed to be put in the hoop. I have no idea how that's all going to come about, but yeah, I have no grand plans of putting it in a pattern, or in a pattern. Got pattern on the brain. In a hoop. So, yeah, we'll put that up there. So we just got that much done. And the other color is that pewter color. And then maybe there's a lighter color beyond that. So we'll see. We'll give it a little bit. Since it's 11 count, so how hard can it be, right? Ha ha ha. Wink, wink. It's not hard. It's just big areas. And the flowers, let me get this pattern. Oop. Yeah, that was helpful, wasn't it? Up here, it's pretty confetti. That's why it started on the cat, so you could see where it was at. The only non-confetti part is this flooring. It's more of in rivers, but yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me today. I sure do appreciate each and every one of you. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.